Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Movie vs. Comic. And today I'm going to be comparing Watchmen the movie to Watchmen the graphic novel. Now, before Watchmen was made into a movie, it was considered to be incredibly unfilmable. Mainly because I think it was mainly because because it would be so hard to capture how great the graphic novel is. And yeah. Then a filmmaker named Zack Snyder came along and said, "Hold my beer," and made this. And I don't know if that's really what happened. Who knows? Maybe it is. But yeah. I've got to say, he adapted this graphic novel pretty well. Because this movie is pretty much a shot for shot adaptation of the graphic novel, aside from a few changes here and there. And in my opinion, both the movie and the graphic novel are masterpieces. Like Watchmen, I find to be a very, very underrated film. It's actually one of my favorite comic book films of all time. Among them, anyway. And this is one of my favorite DC graphic novels of all time. And some of the changes made here do kind of made more sense than the graphic novel. Like one example is during the prison scene when Big Figure and his goons are confronting Rorschach. When Big Figure's big henchman grabs the bars and threatens Rorschach, and Rorschach grabs his arms and ties them behind the bars. In the graphic novel, one of Big Figure's other henchmen simply slits its throat, and yeah, while in the movie he saws the guy's arms off. And I personally felt the way it was handled here in the movie made more sense than it was in the book, because I mean he was still technically in the way when he slit his throat, and why didn't you just slit his throat then cut his arms off? But no, he just slit his throat. Another huge change from the graphic novels is the ending. In the movie, when Ozymandias, who is revealed to be behind everything, destroys half of New York, he makes it look like Dr. Manhattan did it, while in the graphic novel, he summons a giant alien squid. And one more change is when Rorschach is interviewed by the psychiatrist. He talks about this kidnap case of a little girl, and in the book, when he confronts the perpetrator, he burns him alive. But in the movie, he hacks the guy's face up. So, all I can say is aside from a few changes here and there, this was a pretty spot-on adaptation of the book. I mean, I highly recommend getting both, because I feel you can't have your DC movie collection without this, and you can't have your DC comic collection without this. So, yeah. Well, that's it for today, I guess, and I'll catch you guys later.